All right, hi everyone. So since I won last week, I'm going to be spinning the wheel. So let's see what we get this week. All right, we got a redo all openings. So as you may see later, I did redo my openings for this week as they were not good in the first ones.
Hello everyone, I'm going to run you a little bit through the Antiquities set, which is what we are going to be opening next. So, a lot of the focus on this set was on artifacts, and kind of reminds me if you're a little bit newer to Magic like I was at the time. It's kind of like what mirroring was for us when we switched from Onslaught. This is kind of like the same thing in terms of like just like a whole bunch of artifacts that came to the set. So you can see pretty low pre-85 cards. There are also a couple of them that are not available to us in MTGO, but there are a lot of like staples from either Legacy, Vintage, or even like more newer formats. Candelabra, for example, Hercules Recall, Mishra's Workshop. There's the Tron pieces are here as well. Ashnod's Altar, which was a big combo component for a long time. Energy Flux, Felton's Cane. There's the Ivory Tower. There's the Rack, Millstone. Power Artifact is an infinite that's very common with the monoliths, Mishra's Factory, Strip Mine, and that's pretty much all of them. But for the most part, for us, we're going to be looking at Tron, being a very heavy artifact deck, especially having pulled a lot of expensive cards. Tron is pretty powerful, both right now and also in the future. I personally would be looking for Workshop for one, but also Power Artifact, given that we have Basalt Monolith. Other cool cards, Triskelion, there are a couple of the first mentions of Yawgmoth and Phyrexia. And other cool cards like Gate of Phyrexia, which is one of the very few black cards that actually destroy artifacts. Yeah, pretty cool set. We'll move on to opening them, and I'll see you all back there.
Hey everyone. So we ended up losing again last week, which honestly I feel like it's fine on the early stages. These are sets that are a little harder for me to brew, not what I'm used to. But the cards in these early sets are so powerful that honestly I kind of think that opening more packs is more powerful than rolling on the wheel. So we're gonna open 2 packs from Arabian Nights for losing last week. Let's take a look. Another Aladdin's ring, which is gonna be very funny. I don't know that we can play 2. Oh, a Jewel Bird, so we'll have to just reopen one of these. Well, basically that one. So I need to do that right now. Back. Another chance at library. And we don't get library. Ali from Cairo. It is an MTGO, so we can keep this back. I'll see you guys for the opening of Antiquities.
Hi everyone, welcome to week 3 of the expansion series. So today we're in Antiquities and we're going to open up 15 packs. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so the big hits we're looking for here are the Tron lands, as you can see here. We got Urza's Mine. We're looking for Strip Mines, Mistress Factories, all those big hits. So currently we opened up a Racklight, which can prevent 1 damage. It's not great, but it's not bad. We got Transmography, which is also okay. So we did get Strip Mine and Power Artifact. So Power Artifact's going to be better later on, but the Strip Mine here being able to destroy land is going to be massive. Also getting Felton's Cane, really good for control decks as it lets you reshuffle your graveyard into your library. So if you want to do like a mill strategy with Millstone, definitely a possibility. So what else do we have here? So here we got Urza's Avenger. So it can gain abilities, 6 mana is a lot, but being an artifact is very important in this set. We got another Urza's land with Urza's Tower here. We got the Priest of Yawgmoth, got the Atog, and Gate to Phyrexia, one of the few ways black can destroy artifacts. So here we've got the power plant. So we got a full set of the Tron lands right now for 3 of them. We just need some more, hopefully. So Ivory Tower, very good at gaining life. very good in these lower power early days. Some more Urza's lands, so pretty happy with that. Transmute Artifact, really good at finding combo pieces, so excited for that in the future. As we get more artifacts, this is going to get stronger, as well as Power Artifact. Some more Urza's lands, we got Suchi, artifact that's great to just sacrifice because it gets you 4 mana. Another Transmogrify, got some more Urza's lands. We've got a Tome, so basically this is a looting spell that you can just do repeatedly. Let's see, what else do we got here? We got Millstone, so that could be a way to win. Trying to mill out our opponent using Felton's Cane. Definitely worth looking into for this week. If we can get a second one, I'd be very happy. Another Transmute Artifact, really happy with that. And an Energy Flux. It's looking like blue artifacts are going to be pretty strong if we can get that to go. Some more Urza's lands. So we could definitely go for a Tron deck, maybe like a blue-white Tron deck. Another Transmute Artifact and Energy Flux. Got another Suchi. We got Damping Field, not Damping Sphere. Got another Priest of Yawgmoth. So we've got a lot of stuff that's starting to add up. We just gotta keep an eye out. Candelabra of Tawnos. We're gonna get a bunch more mana out of our lands. It's looking like we can definitely do some stuff to hate on artifacts too, because we've got 3 Energy Fluxes, which is really strong. And what do we get here? We got a Yawgmoth's Demon. So Yawgmoth's Demon is going to be one of the bigger creatures that we can get in these early games. So we got Flying, First Strike, during your upkeep, choose one of your artifacts in play, put it in the graveyard. Yawgmoth's Demon becomes tapped and deals 2 damage to you if you can't do that. So basically, you sacrifice an artifact every turn, but you do get a 6/6 Flying First Strike, which is very good. Now, I just don't think this is good enough, so I'm going to use my reroll. All right, here we are in Antiquities, Season 3, or Week 3 of the expansion series. Let's go and try and get some good cards like our Workshop, Strip Mines, and we start off with the Strip Mine and a full set of Urza's lands for Urzatron. Really happy to be seeing that in our first pack. Just an amazing first pack here. So one thing you'll notice from this set, again, only 7 cards per pack. It's going to be lower. I think this is the last time we'll be seeing this for a while. And there's going to be a lot of artifacts and colorless making lands like the Tron lands and Strip Mine. You've got Urza Saga. And you've got a bunch of stuff here for artifacts. It's a very artifact heavy set where you're either pro artifacts or trying to destroy them. So Candelabra Tawnos to untap lands like your Tron lands to get even more mana, and Transmute Artifact, great at finding combo pieces. We got a Millstone. So this started the archetype of milling, and why it's called milling. It lets you mill out your opponent, which is a very good strategy if you're playing a control deck. And it's looking like we might be able to with the Strip Mines we're getting and all the Tron lands. Definitely could look into trying to get that going. So we did get a Bronze Tablet for a rare here. So that has to do with Anti, so we're going to get to open up 1 extra pack. So let's keep it going. Hopefully we can get some more good cards. So here we have a Tawnos' Weaponry. That's pretty cool. Going to get our creatures like pumping them up. But yeah, that's the big thing about this set. Rocket Launcher also not online, so we're going to get to open up 2 more packs. But using Candelabras to make a lot of mana, and you're going to be very much in either using an artifact deck here, which the artifacts are insanely strong, or trying to destroy your opponent's artifacts. Yawgmoth's Demon, really good at being able to just be a big beater as long as you have artifacts to sacrifice each turn. So what else do we got? We got an Urza's Avenger. Kind of alright. It's the 4/4 for 6, but 6 mana is definitely more achievable in this set. So definitely with all these Tron lands, could be looking to making an artifact deck. And we finish with Gateway to Phyrexia. So I'm going to come back with these next 2 packs that we have to open, and let's see if we can get some amazing cards for the last 2 packs. Alright, we are back with the 2 packs we get to open here. So let's see what we can get. We get a Mistress Factory, very good creature land. Definitely could help us in just having a creature that can deal damage so we don't have to play too much. And we got another Suchi, which could be good if we can get a way to sacrifice artifacts. We got another Rocket Launcher, so we're going to open up 1 more pack. So let's do that right now. So in this last pack, we got an Energy Flux, really good at being able to deal with our opponent's artifacts, making them all cost 2 every turn. Now, mana is not as strict in this set because with the Tron lands, you're going to be making a lot of it. But having to pay 2 mana for each artifact each turn can definitely add up. So Let's see what deck we make this week, and I will be back with the deck.
Hello everyone. So we're going to open 15 packs of Antiquities now, and let's see if we get what we want. I would be looking at least hope we get enough of the Tron package to make it through, as well as like Strip Mine, Workshop. There's a bunch of cool cards. Already. So this is an interesting big one. It's hella expensive, but can be powerful. Mightstone, I'm afraid if Matt gets this because of his aggro deck. One power plant is cool already. A lot of these cards that are just like interesting, but I don't know what they do. I like it all. These are quite defensive. I like it. Okay. Rack is actually pretty good. I think it's like an interesting card for, especially with our Scepter, so that we can keep Matt on the same number of cards in hand. Kind of like a win condition, which is something that our control deck has lacked. Still TBD if we'll end up playing that, but pretty interesting. One of the towers, so we have 1/1, deck of protection, pretty good. Artisans, you make customers by the coin becomes out. That spell is countered. Oh my god, this is interesting. Power plant as well. Fallen Skein, cool. I think at some point we mentioned that this would be needed. Or Matt mentioned it. I forget what exactly it was for, but just so we have it. Okay, Tower, Mistress Factory. It's an interesting one as well. Ashen's Altar, good for like later. Like we're getting good cards for later. I would like good cards for now as well. Okay, so Tower as well. Power plant. I'm gonna like count the power plants and all of those at the end. Ivory Tower, very good one. It's gonna help us a lot to get like stabilize during those later turns. And as well as Energy Flux if Matt ends up having like an artifact deck. A lot of these Suchi cards, I don't know if we can do anything good with them, but it's an interesting like. It's a decently sized body already for what it does. Another Energy Flux, so we have some game if artifacts end up being very relevant. Ooh, Millstone is a big hit. We're gonna really need something better to just win the game, and so Millstone is great to have. Transmute Artifact as well, just to find it, or just to we have pretty highly costed artifacts, and so it can be pretty good to just get more tutors. One Strip Mine, very good. I don't see like many annoying lands from Matt, but it's good to at least have one. Primal Clay can also just be like a cool defensive. We've struggled to like stay up compared to Power Artifact. We just have like an infinite. We have like an infinite with what's his name? Basalt Monolith already. So this can be an interesting way of ending the game. So cool to have. Maybe we end up playing blue this time. Okay, just a cycler is fine. And now we gotta count. So we have 1 tower, 2 towers, enough power plants and towers for sure. Where are the mines? Wow, they did not pull a single mine. Yeah, no, not a single mine. How to think about this actually, because not getting any like Tron is actually pretty bad. There's not really any way to get it back, so I'll have to think about whether we can keep this or not. Yeah, I'll see you later in case we end up reopening things.
Hi everyone. So this week in the expansion series, we are doing Antiquities. So with Antiquities, I got some pretty good openings, being able to open up all of Tron. So we got 4 towers, 4 plants, 4 mines, and 2 strip mines. As well as we have Atog and Candelabra of Tanos. So we've got a lot of artifacts, and the strategy is about being a bit more aggressive, but making a lot of mana to be able to do it. So Candelabra is going to give us a bunch more mana. With all our artifacts, we can sacrifice them to Atog to deal 2 more damage. We've got Orcish Mechanic that can sacrifice an artifact to deal 2 damage to any target. Dragon Engine is a 3 mana 1/3, but with the ability of 2 mana of any color, add +1 attack to it. Onulet is a 3 mana 2/2. When it dies, you gain 2 life. Yotan Soldier, 1/4 trample, or in Vigilance, not trample. God. We've got Suchi, that when it dies, you add 4 colorless mana. Primal Clay that can pick one of 3 different modes. Clay Statue is a 4 mana 3/1 with 2 to regenerate. And so the goal of this week is to put on a lot of pressure and try to outvalue our opponent, because we're going to be making a lot more mana than them with these Tron lands if we can get it online. In the sideboard, it's a very artifact heavy set. We're going for like Artifact Blast to counter artifacts. We've got Flash Fires. Weak Stone is a way of slowing them down if they're more aggressive than we are. Disrupting Scepter, Millstone is another win con, City in a Bottle, Ivory Tower. But the real goal this week is to get Tron online and get some damage as soon as we can. So let's see if we can do it. See you guys in the video.
So we had quite a rough time against Matt's aggressive strategy, and based on our openings, I felt that we could kind of turn it a little bit more, less damage with the red and just taking red off the equation, but keeping blue based on some of our reopenings and also like kind of like some powerful openings that we had in Antiquities, specifically Power Artifact and Transmute Artifact. Transmute, the whole point is trying to get Aladdin's Ring going or other just big spells or good cards. Millstone in particular is like used to be like the big finisher for control. We're adding a couple counter spells, Ivory Tower as well, Power Artifact with Basalt Monolith for infinite colorless mana, which can help us power cards like Aladdin's Ring, Demonic Hordes, and all that sort of stuff. Suchi is a pretty good card for like the cost, and because we're usually going to be more of a blocker, we may not get access to the mana as well as a attack-oriented deck could go. But for example, transmuting with Suchi gets us directly to Aladdin's Ring, since if you are unfamiliar with how this card works, basically you would have to pay the mana. Actually, I think I'm saying that wrong because of the triggers. We'll see, but I believe maybe I don't get the trigger in time for this to resolve. So never mind. Actually, this wouldn't work. But still a 4/4/4/4. It's pretty good started for what we have available to us. Another good card that we pulled was Oubliette, which is kind of just like non-conditional removal pretty much. Giant Tortoise is just a pretty hard to beat 1/4. So we're basically just putting all of our eggs on just being more defensive with cards like Weak Stone as well, and just winning through Millstone or our big late game inevitability with Aladdin's Ring, Mahmoud Division, and Demonic Horde. A lot of cards just to simplify the equations. Weakness is just solid removal. Even though it doesn't kill the creature, it leaves them pretty much unable to attack, especially with like big blockers. Terror is going to be a lot worse in this meta if Matt has a lot of artifact creatures, since it doesn't destroy them, but it's still a pretty solid removal spell, relying more on counter spells and cards like Power Sing and stuff like that. Now, we did not open enough. Well, I think we didn't open any of the Urza's Mine, so we don't have the Tron available. In the case that Matt has it open, then this Power Sing is going to float to the sideboard, and we're going to bring in cards that are a little bit more aggressive or just kind of that will trade well. Things like the Ogres and the Combat Witches. Psychic Venom, I realized after a bit from the wording that it's when the land becomes tapped, not when the controller taps it. So we can also create our own kind of like win condition with Icy Manipulator and Psychic Venom. Sit in the bottle just because Matt's deck last week was so reliant on it and so aggro that I would love to have it available for me. Primal Clay is also more of a defensive card, again another wall, but it's also either a 3/3 or 2/2, so it can play different ways. Feldon's Skein is just a hedge in case Matt opened a bunch of Millstones and a lot of mana, in which case we're going to have a lot of difficulty beating it. We're still coping with Library of Alexandria, of course, but it is something that can happen, where if we ever open it, it's almost impossible for any deck to catch up with that, especially in this meta, unless they have Strip Mine or Sinkhole or Molten Rain, Rain of Stone, which we've Stone Rain. Oh my god, which a lot of us, Matt and I have both, but we'll see how it goes. I still have, a lot of faith in being able to pull a Library of Alexandria game at some point. So yeah, without any further ado, let's go and start playing the match. Hi everyone, Adri from the future from the editing room. So unfortunately, Matt's game crashed during the match, and we were unable to recover his footage. To make it worse, also in MTGO, the replays have been disabled for a long time now. So unfortunately, there's no way for us to recover his side of the match. So for this episode, we'll just do mine for the majority of it. We are working on the background to see if we can fix this issue for the future. So far as I can tell, none of the other episodes have been affected, but just I wanted to let you know. Take care and enjoy the match.
Hi everyone, this is week 3 of the expansion series. So we're going to go in today and let's do this. I have the play.
Well, I took 2 tactical losses so that I could open better cards.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what you're telling yourself. I'm going to mulligan here so we can get a better hand. Oh, this is a much better hand.
That's correct.
So let's keep this, putting back that, and let's do this. Starting with a Tower of Power.
Tower of Power.
Into an Ivory Tower. Okay, it's going to be...
I'm just going to be here forever.
Yeah, it's going to be gaining a lot of life. Second Swamp, Mox Emerald.
Should have played it differently. That's fine.
Basalt Monolith. Yeah, that is a lot of mana. That's pretty scary.
It's fine.
Alright, well, here is my Dragon Engine.
Dragon Engine, a 1/3 that gains. I had one of these, I think.
It's pretty good when you got a lot of mana. But also, you're out of cards in your hand. No more life from the Ivory Tower.
Fine. I don't need that many cards.
You basically played a healing salve. But worse.
I have other things to do with my artifacts. What am I doing? I mean, this thing doesn't deal damage to me, to be honest. I do not want to stop playing cards. Okay, well, here's my win condition.
City of Brash into the rack? Oh god, that is actually going to be
That's my
pretty
win.
good against my...
We love the aggro, so I'm just...
Yeah, that's fair.
That's, yeah.
It would be a shame if it was destroyed.
Not even recording the right screen. Professional streamers, everyone.
Back to what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, am I just going to log out again? Okay, we didn't log out. Let's go.
Just the game is not ready to do that X damage. Okay.
You're taking that damage and your win con is out.
Wow, didn't even pump the dragon. What a noob.
Oh, I thought I clicked on it. Yeah, I did not. Oops. Well, if you survive with 1 life, we'll know it's because I'm bad at the game.
Well, we'll know that anyway, but yeah.
Okay, whatever you say. Hey, by the way,
Uh-huh. Oh, you have the
that's a
whole
lot
thing.
of mana.
That's a lot of mana. You don't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, if only there was a thing I could do with my mana.
Sure. You can do things with your mana. How much do I care about that?
Oh. I feel like my creature's
Oh,
dying.
never mind. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess. No, it doesn't even work. Oh my god, that's so bad.
Okay, we're gonna make our dragon a little bit bigger.
That's fine.
The engine's coming.
If only there was a way for me to kill the engine. Oh, why is it?
You
Did
just
I
played
play
it this turn.
I played this turn. Oh my god. Okay, well, it's not gonna block then. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Who's scared? I'm not scared.
You don't think I would just attack into an open Mistress Factory like that? Come
I've
on.
seen worse. Well, this card is so embarrassing right now. I do have to play it though. Do I have to play it? You assemble it pretty fast.
You know, there is a pretty fun thing that I get to do here because I don't like you having blockers.
That's okay.
Alright. So
Oh, actually, I should have put Sinkhole in my sideboard.
Pump this dragon up. And let's play some Orcish Mechanics.
So personality if I deal 2 damage to any target. I mean,
Nope. Guess I should have played that first. That's a order issue for me. Wait, you get to tap something?
if you can't pay, you just tap everything.
Oh, crap. I didn't even know that. I should have tapped the mana to pump the dragon. Wow. If you live on 2, I guess we'll know that I'm not good at reading cards, apparently. Oh. The power plant. If only I had another.
Yeah, well, can't do anything about that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. I didn't draw any of my second colors, which was very unfortunate. They have red, so this is fine. I mean, as we expected, he's just very, very aggro. So I'm just gonna Seems like they have a lot of artifacts, so terror is probably gonna be bad. This we can take out. Yeah, Ivory Tower is actually not as good as I thought it was gonna be. The Morning Hordes, if we get there. I mean, in there we just missed literally. Our colors were a little skiffed. Scope as well. Clay. This can trade. What else are we doing? We have a lot of good stuff for them. It's just annoying. They have Detonate and a lot of mana, so I think it's not gonna be as good to just try to get them that way. Maybe the clay is too much. This blocks a lot of their creatures. This trades a lot. They had a couple X1s. And the play I'm a little more interested. Yeah, I think this is still a little too far away from being good, which is unfortunate. But then, are we transmuting into anything? Because we want to transmute into this almost always. But I don't think that's gonna be possible. Oh, we already cut enough cards. Never mind.
I don't think you're ready for this.
Me neither. Can I keep this hand? A little risky. I think I like it. Let's see.
Yeah, this hand's garbage. We're rolling that. This hand's
It's so
alright.
hard for
I
me
mean,
to know what's keepable in this format. I'm not gonna lie.
it definitely is rougher.
I felt like my mana was gonna be better this game, but sure.
Strip mine that. Try to keep you off blue.
That's fine.
Oh, well, I guess the strip mine didn't do too much.
Sure, I definitely didn't draw that off the top.
No, never.
Never. I would
You always
never
had
do
it.
I would never do that.
In fact, you even played around the second strip mine, that's why you played the swamp.
Well, I already know you only have one, but I think you only had one. But yeah,
You've only seen one.
that's fine. You made the big mistake of playing City of Brass into my Icy Manipulator deck.
Now I have a win con.
Yeah, my city brass will be your win con, sure.
I mean,
There's the icy manipulator. Can't do anything this turn though. I mean, I'll just block.
wow.
Doesn't change anything. I mean, you might as well attack, but
Well, I need to at least put it out there that I'm attacking.
yeah. But now I
Otherwise-
got Suchi,
Suchi, huh?
reserve list staple.
Is it reserve list? Well, that's funny.
It is.
That is
3-mana one is not.
unfortunate. Is it unfortunate? It's a little unfortunate, I'm gonna lie. You need to pump it 1, 2, 3 times. I mean, if you want to do that, be my guess, bro.
Oubliette. No. Don't get rid of my Suchi.
I'm not gonna get rid of it. It's still there.
Yeah, it's still there. Sure.
It's in your heart.
And I'm gonna take a damage here.
You are. Wow, not even pumping the Dragon Engine. Place
There's no reason to bump. I mean, I'm just gonna swing because I doubt you block it. Priced into not.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh wow, Bolt. That is so annoying.
That's what you get.
It is what I get.
Demonic Tutor. Okay. A lot of stuff you can get from that now. It's only gonna get better.
It is only gonna get better. It is interesting because I don't have any idea what to get here. Could get this. Just start powering. You have ways to do things with it, and I don't. Probably this, so we can start doing this and turning it around. Maybe this. It's too risky because I don't need it. I mean, this exactly fucks me, but that's fine. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, we got an island here. No icy manipulator. Okay.
I don't want to take damage. A Tog.
Yeah, we got Atog here.
Have 3 artifacts.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Never.
Just a little guy.
I don't
Don't
like.
worry about the text.
I don't like the little guy. I won't take more damage. Take that.
That's fine. My board is going.
Board is going. What am I gonna do here?
Oh god, that is terrifying.
It's the format. What's his name? It's our Murktide Regent.
Yeah, the 6-mana Murktide Regent, that's a 5/6.
Hey, it is.
So what, you got me in 3 turns?
4.
I'm assuming Icy Manipulator and City Brass.
I have to do. I have to survive still. So.
Yeah, that's true. I do have a decent board, but it's not gonna be good enough at the moment.
It may not.
Oh god, your own Suchi.
Obviously.
Yeah, we're in for a bad time. We got our own Suchi?
No, you don't.
Oh god. I don't think I have anything I can do about this Jin.
Good.
I think you've just won.
I think you can still do
Surprising.
some. You can definitely still win. Sorry, never mind.
Oh god. I mean, I'll play it out just to see.
Play out how
not-
you're dead.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna let you get the final swings in. I don't want to quit early.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah.
like this.
It's good for you to finally experience a win. I mean, after these
I
last 2
won
weeks,
on
I
the
was worried.
first. I won on our first match. Excuse you.
Oh, I won the first match. What?
I won a game.
Oh yeah, you won a game.
Exactly. Oh, you think? Oh, you think I'm winning this match? That's cute.
Oh no, you're not winning the match. It's
Okay.
just, we got to
just
give
me-
you a little taste of winning.
Okay.
I wouldn't want you to just keep losing 0-2.
Bro, my openings after for the pity packs have been pretty savage, so I wouldn't give me more wins. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, he's pissed. Like it. Mostly their creatures are so bad. I mean, if we're trying to do the power artifact thing, we definitely need more cards that work. The tortoise is actually a pretty good blocker for that 3/1. Whereas this one, kinda. They had that as well. I think the power sinks is actually not something that I can play into the Tron deck. Psychic Bam is just so strange. This is only Arabian Nights, right? Yeah. Okay. Feels like we can go a little over the top from him, but it's kind of strange. I really want to try the Aladdin Ring thing, but it might just be too much. It's so expensive. Oh my gosh. Maybe Tower is a better strategy here since we're on the draw and we're putting a lot of blockers in there. They don't have any flyers, so maybe this is enough to kill them. I just want to get rid of the Horde, but if they're playing Tron, I do want that. Man, I'm so stupid for not bringing my sinkholes here. Man, the black requirements here is also pretty rough. Okay. Stone might just not be possible anyway. Although we do have a big wall, I don't know. We'll do it like this.
Going into game 3.
Yeah.
Us on the play this time.
Please don't hurt me.
Oh, I'm gonna be real gentle. Don't worry about that.
I don't trust it.
Just a mountain.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, we might have 2 mountains pretty soon.
Yeah. Just sinkhole. Just strip mine me and shut up. Oh wow, no strip mine yet? My god.
Not strip mine yet.
I'm the luckiest boy. I think I need to do this.
What?
You have a 3/1.
That's such a cool card.
So there you go. But hey,
Okay. I mean, hey, you got a big turtle.
I do have.
Gonna be a good blocker.
Man, I sure hope so. Because... Ooh boy, I love to see that card. I don't know that it's gonna last a lot, but I do like seeing it. The bad thing is that if I attack it, the 1/1, which is kind of funny. I'm not gonna take the bolt this time.
The great thing is now, even if I don't have bolt, I can just attack, and you're not gonna want to block the 1/1.
Sure, but I can take 1 or 2 even. Actually, if I'm not blocking, I'm attacking, right?
That's right. Just passing back. Okay.
Well, if you've noticed, but my deck is a little expensive to do anything with.
Just a little bit.
I may or may not have 8 drops. Well, second line drop. Yes, that's it. Well, So if you're not playing anything, that means you have either big cards you can unlock next turn. So what do
Yeah, I would like to unlock my big cards.
You seemed pretty ill-equipped to deal with flyers.
Flyers are pretty good against my deck. Ah.
Oh wow,
Yes.
this interface is insane. It's asking me one by one. It's like, do you want to
Yeah,
make a
it's
3-3? And
funny.
it's like, no. Do you want to make a 2-2? Yes. That's
Yeah.
so ass. Bolted, yeah. Makes sense. Okay. You don't have 2 bolts, so now I'm holding.
I could have 2 bolts. You don't know me.
I know enough.
Get ready for the second bolt.
And if you have 2 bolts, I'm just gonna scream. It is what it is. We'll get good
No, second bolt.
We'll get good content from it.
You're gonna ice manipulator me now?
No, I wish. But I do want to protect this a little. I'm very fine here. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, here's ATOG.
No, thank you.
Bye, ATOG. Alright, it's time to start pumping.
Pumping.
Dude, a 3 mana, 2/3 when you pump it, card's busted.
Oh yeah. I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
That counter spell got me good. I was like, oh, I need to protect this. It's like, that was my.
Yeah, pretty happy about that.
That was
Also, Tron Online.
You're so cringe. Oh my god. So that's 6. That's not bad. Oh, bigger even. Sure. Well,
Tron, too good. Well, you got the Jin, but the thing about Jins is they're kind of tired.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I concede. I'm trying to undo. I will give you 1 turn off.
That's all I need.
The next turn, the Jin is just he's having a rough time, rough day, just wants to sleep. At the Yotan soldier.
That mixed tongue was so annoying. Oh no.
The thing is, the Yotan soldier is also just having a rough time.
You're so cringe, bro. Oh my god. It's an insane amount of cringe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4, 5. I mean, attacking me with the -1, 2 is just ridiculous. Well, I guess I could.
Well, I could pump it if you block the not -1. It's important to attack with both.
Mm-hmm. Ah,
Feeling like lethal here.
it's definitely lethal. Yeah, it is. Oh my god, it's so bad.
Oh, you're gonna give me power out of it? Yeah. Whew. 3 weeks in a row. Let's go.
The counter spell was so annoying.
Yeah, it was really good.
I was throwing okay.
All right.
I was throwing okay.
Oof.
What did you open? Let's go with that.
Well, I mean, this week, if we look at what I opened, I had ATOG, I got 2 strip mines, I got a full playset of Tron,
Oh, nice.
I got the Dragon Engines, as you can see, Candelabra,
That was good.
got Millstone as a one of.
Yeah,
and-
that's what most of them.
yeah, got 4 Artifact Blasts, Detonate, the Orcish Mechanics. So I was just trying to go like aggro red, but also all these colorless creatures I can pump and get to
Yeah.
quicker. So pretty happy with how the deck turned out. I got very lucky with the draws getting to Tron online so quickly, but better lucky than good.
Again, I'm like seeding for the later sets, honestly. I got like insane cards for later.
That's definitely true. I mean, you got Power Artifact
like-
plus the Basil Monolith.
Basically, Monolith, I already opened one, but I also got Transmute Artifact.
Yeah.
which I feel is just going to be pretty insane. As soon as good things start happening, I wanted the Sardia, but I couldn't get it, so that's fine. Also opened a couple Fallen Canes, one Millstone.
Nice.
3 Suchis. I have the Weak Stone as well. Just couldn't put it in play in
Yeah.
time.
I have 2 weak stones I actually also had in my board this week. I thought that you might go aggro, but
No, no.
I think the big thing, right, is right now I've been opening all these very good at the time creatures and very aggressive packages. But all of
Yeah.
a sudden, once we get later to where you can make combo decks, I'm gonna have a really rough time where you're just gonna combo
I
me
feel
out.
so because, especially because like I still have 2 Bazaars.
Yeah,
Like as soon as there's anything good in the graveyard, just kind of. I mean, it's still gonna take some time, but
yeah. But
I trust.
you've got all the combo pieces coming together. So I'm thinking like in week 8 or 9, you're gonna start like
Yeah.
really pushing. But until then, all these aggro creatures and aggro decks I've had are really gonna take the spotlight.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad because once I start killing you, you can just start banning my things. Oh, I also got also like at any point when is the first like key? Is that like
I think it's
Urza Saga, right?
yeah, Urza Saga, which then you get
Or
the
Weatherlight actually.
yeah, and then you're gonna get to start untapping stuff, which is gonna be really big for the time vault.
Yeah.
But so
I mean now I have like Twiddle, but I don't know that that's worth.
But so, real quick, what are you gonna ban as you have lost this week and I don't have an unban? What is going from my cards?
I mean, I don't know. It might just be the mine.
You think it's just gonna be Urza's Mine?
Yeah, why not? I mean, I don't. It's the only thing that I can see being useful long term, and I didn't open it.
So not
I
my
guess it
ancestral?
depends. Huh?
Well, I
No,
do
it's
have
just fun. It's just fun. You don't, and also it's just whatever.
Urza's Mine is banned going forward, so we're gonna make a
I don't
document.
know. I have to think about it because I have to open 2 packs, and if I open mine myself, then I'm not gonna run it.
That's true.
I have to see what I open. Just like tactical.
But yeah, so we're gonna have Audrey in a later clip decide what he bans, and then we will be adding it to a ban list we'll be showing at the end of every episode as it may be growing exponentially over the course of this series.
Whoa! What do you mean exponentially, man?
Well, I mean,
Again,
hey, if you
just
start
seeding.
winning, if
I'm
you start,
seeding, bro,
no,
I'm
I know,
telling you.
but if you start winning as much as you say you're going to, then all of a sudden we're going to get a bigger ban list because I'm going to have to ban some stuff.
Ah, this man is my reckoning. Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
All right, thank you so much to everyone for watching this week. It was great having you all here.
See ya.